Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're off from Baltimore. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
QB keeping this one, turned into the option on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
First down throw for Jackson. On the move, headed right. Complete Derrick Henry. Trucks a defender. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Pass pulled in by Henry. And get this forward to about the 28. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Who, bro? Say that. Say that. Say that. I ain't spamming nothing.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play.
But you gonna show me what to do?
Up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
He takes it himself. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate.
Can you stop me?
Think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
And the Baltimore first down.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Going to the ground again on first. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock.
Say something. Don't wait to talk. Say something now.
2nd and goal coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
I stick to what I know. Ooh. Good hit.
And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Look, we can spin positive here, Brock. You take away the end team, and that drive was outstanding. It was everything they were hoping for. Unfortunately, all that work and effort, it's gone.
Hey, Kate, how important were those finals?
Pretty important.
Yeah, so was that ball security right there.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Caught quickly on the slant. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Now, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. And he gets it away from his end zone.
It really was, bro. I don't know what just happened then. That was a safety. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't mean to run back like that.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd
We're
and 9.
gonna see.
Lamar off the play fake. Goes out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line. Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that. Headed out right.
Damn, good pick, bro.
Let that one go. It's intercepted.
Good pick.
Newsome has it. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
They get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson trying to get after the pick. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Chased out to his right. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Hey, middle, what?
1st down, here's Lamar. Hits his running back. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. This one's set up for Lamar. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens get their first points of this game just before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
I just ran you down that bit in 30 seconds.
The final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
Change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jackson throwing for it. Flushed out of the pocket. And this is caught. And that bid for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7.
Ravens 8.
They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call. The coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating. And now, well, now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. LaQuint Allen to return this. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Here's ETN to begin the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. So as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Lawrence to throw it. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Hey, run!
Lawrence working from the gun. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Jaguars have a first down.
That's another Jaguars first.
Hey, let's go.
A gain of 14.
ETN again. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Thank you.
No touchdown. It's
Thank you.
intercepted.
Thank you.
With the pick. And the Ravens
Let's
are
go.
stopped well beyond
I ain't got to do
10-yard
too
line on the
much.
return. Offense to the line. Here we go.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
Henry gets it here to start the drive.
Oh, let's go.
They're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Offense to the line fast.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Stop that time by Antonio Johnson. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Running once more with Henry. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead.
Damn, I just should have kept going.
Well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. They've got first down here from the 36.
Hey, what's your rank? Elite? Like, what's your rank?
Another run for Henry. And he's blocked down by a collective effort there.
I'm finna be in the top 10. I'm in top 100.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down.
I'm at a hero. I'm finna be at champion net.
Well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly,
Then top 100.
this defensive front did too.
This is Henry on 2nd. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
The tackle made back at the
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Out of the gun, Henry. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. From the gun, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
T-Ren, let's go.
He's back to throw. And as
Come
that ball
on.
is incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a first down here. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. They'll run here following the penalty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens clinging to a 1-point lead. Jackson looking to throw. He'll set up the screen for Henry. That play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get some all-important insurance. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all.
And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4.
Jaguars 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, I like running with their quarterback, bro. Bro really fire. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Shaking off the
They quarterback. He really fire.
Their last gasp. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
You can add me, bro.
You get a pick 6. You get a pick
Finish it bit though. Finish it bit, man. 1 minute left. Get what? Niggas be missing out on their badges. Even if you lose, you get badges, and your rank don't go down all the time.
Even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rob.
Yeah, your rank don't go down when you quit.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not
I don't know why I did that.
defense there to shut down that two-point attempt.
I'm finna let you run one back.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This is Allen to return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Lawrence coming off a pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Brian Thomas Jr., his intended target. And it sets up 2nd down. With the play action, it's Lawrence. Buying some time right. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
To throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens turn the interception into a drive starting in enemy territory. He's tackled at the 45-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here.
Come on, Hop.
Right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free.
Damn.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it.
Good kid. You shot on me then. You shot on me then, fam.
Just shy of their own 35.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
You gotta go harder next time, fam.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets some space around midfield. Racing down the left side. And a
Should have
huge
kept going.
run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's 1st down.
First right open. The 21-yard line.
I clamped up on you at the end.
Out of the gun, Lawrence.
Ah, good kid. You should have been going to him.
Small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. So they got their offense back out there. They're going for 2. This would get it back within a score. Lawrence is going to try and throw. And this is going to be caught for 2. So some fight left in them. Love it. It is back to a 1-score game. Okay, partner, in that spot, you know you got to go for it there. Make it a 1-score game. How do you come up with a
You
call
trying
that
some
works
shit now.
when that defense knows from the start of things that you're going for 2?
Because, Kate, we're talking about practice. Yeah, we're talking about practice. You actually practice those plays, and you come
Yeah, that was
typically with
perfect.
2
I
or
got
3
hands, though.
2-point conversion plays every single week. You practice them, you rep them, so when it's called like that, you're ready for the moment.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. The toss now to Henry. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Last run got them 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. They toss right side to Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. 3rd and just 2 to go. Back to throw it.
Ooh.
Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly.
I can score anytime I want to, though.
It's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
He'll look to throw it. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And throws back to the end zone and out of bounds. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. So
had on.
Coverage too many times. There can be more interceptions. Well, he went for it all right there. That was a
had
waiting
on.
to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Here he is to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Fourier O'Rourke with the pick! And the Jaguars
How you gonna run it back?
miracle at the end. They nearly
GG,
did it,
man.
but this game is over. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.